Hey guys, Pete over here, Craigslist Hunter. What's going on? Sunday, taking some time off today, but I still want to make a video for you guys. Made a video a couple weeks back about vintage electronics, which had a great response, but I had a lot of questions. All right, nice and dandy, Pete. You selling all these vintage electronics. How do you ship them? How do you protect them doing the shipping? So I'll show you guys my way, how I ship my vintage receivers and my electronics, and also I'll show you how you can ship some fragile items, like for example, this beautiful carved wooden eagle, very fragile. I'll show you guys how to do this. Got a nice Kenwood receiver that I'm gonna pack. So let's do this. Alright guys, let me show you first how I source for my free shipping and packing materials. Check this out. So here I am guys, located in the back of Pier 1 Imports store. This is the best way I source my packing materials, as far as styrofoam and anything that got to do with packing. So let me show you what they got. So anytime you guys are by Pier 1 Imports, stop by. They always pack these huge bags of styrofoam and bubble wrap. You can get these, already packed. I just throw them in the back of my truck. I usually grab, 4 or 5 bags, load them up, and last me, for a good month or so. So that's how I get my styrofoam. You guys can also source lots of great boxes from Pier 1 Imports. I like Pier 1 Imports boxes because they get lots of their stuff from China, and these are a lot thicker boxes. Any size you can imagine in their dumpster, you can pick it up. I'm sure we all did it. But for those bigger items to ship, you're not gonna get any free boxes from post office. So Pier 1 Imports always has a huge selection. I'll load up the whole truck and last me for 2-3 months at a time. Alright guys, so first thing we're gonna do when we are packing this receiver, we gotta find the box. And this is the box that I just picked up from Pier 1 Imports. I like to have it twice as the height of the actual unit that I'm shipping. And as well, so it has room on each side in the back of couple inches as well, and couple inches on each side. The first thing I do, these just came out of the bag from Pier 1 Imports. I have to fit these in first into the box. Make sure the height is correct. As you can see, this one is tiny bit high. So what I'll do, I use this long kitchen bread knife, old one. I will run it just below the line like that to mark it. So now I got my exact height. Second one, same thing, it's nicely marked. And now I will cut right through.
I don't want to break these off because I want to keep it even, so I will just cut it off, put this to the side for a fill, cut the next one.
Next one is cut. A little messy sometimes, but no big deal. And now, what I will do, I got my right height on this. I will take the receiver up. I will kind of eyeball it and center it on a styrofoam. Just like so. And then I will mark it all the way around again with the knife. What we want to achieve, guys, is the opening in this styrofoam so the unit will fit in. It will give that impression that the unit is floating inside the box, that it's not sitting on the bottom, not touching the top, the sides. So the next step I do actually to make these cutouts, actually let me mark the other one. Yes, you're gonna say right away, Pete, this is taking too much time. Well, if you sell something for a couple $100 and you want to get there in one piece, you might as well spend a few extra minutes on getting this stuff in there. Now, you can just cut it out now with the knife if that's what you have. But what I do, I like to heat up my knife actually, so it goes right through the styrofoam. Very, very nice. Let me show you how I do that. And I use this little torch, just like so. Heat up my blade. For about 30-40 seconds. Now you can do this also with the lighter if you don't have a torch. It just lack quicker with a little torch. About 30 seconds and I'm all set. And now I can just puncture in and just like that. Beautiful cut. So now guys, I got two exact same parts cut out, ready to be fitted over the unit. But before I do that, first I will wrap the unit in a bubble wrap for additional protection before I slide these on. And now I can fit these over the unit. This one was a little thinner, so broke off here, but that's no big deal. All right, we got the front in, now we're gonna put the back inside. All right, that looks pretty good. As you can see, the unit is completely lifted off the ground, got protection on each side that nothing can get to it. So now we'll put it in a box. Just like so. And we got the right height of the styrofoam because we cut it earlier. And I'll center it out. So now we got it all centered out. More loose pieces from my Pair 1 Imports bag that I'm gonna kind of stuff it around. This is my front. These are where all the knobs are, so that needs to be protected pretty good. One or two here on the side. I'll make it nice and tight so it's not moving around. One piece here in the center I always like to put in, cut it to fit in between those two, so these two pieces are not sliding. Voila, that's all is to it, guys. Nothing will happen to this unit right now. It's protected. All the corners are completely protected of the unit. It's suspended in the air. You can drop this thing, even if the corners get damaged on a box, nothing will happen to it. The front is protected as well. I shipped units like this many times. Never had a single problem. And if you end up with some kind of damage, and if you got to put a claim, if it's UPS or FedEx, you will never have a problem getting the claim out of them because it's very well protected. That's how, you know, most manufacturers, when you buy the stuff, the electronics, everything is built in a styrofoam like that. You lock it up. Of course, you put your shipping label in there, your invoice, and you're ready to go. Simple as that, guys. So next on the list for us to pack and ship is this little guy right here. When it comes to super fragile items like this, I really like to do two major things. Not only wrapping this really good and tight, but also using a system of two boxes, one a little bit smaller than the other one, and that way the double protection like that ensures that everything will get there in one place. So let me show you how I do this, guys. So first I will wrap this guy really good. Alright, now this puppy is ready to go into the box, which I'm gonna line out with a bunch of styrofoam first. Alright guys, so the whole idea was to pack it nicely, as you see me, that it's nice and tight there. There's zero movement, there's nothing moving around, there's styrofoam all the way around it. When it's secure like this, you don't have to worry about anything. It's not gonna move around, nothing's gonna chip. And now you just stick one box into another one. Do little fillers on the side so the box doesn't move. Inside the box, like so. A little bit styrofoam on this side. And now the combination of two boxes, it's so unbelievably strong that it's unreal. I mean, I can drop this, I can do all kinds of stuff on it. I mean, I can stand on this box and, you know, it takes 200 pounds of pressure because it's double box and all that styrofoam inside, you know, and it still looks good. I mean, this is the way you gotta pack items. They're valuable, you know, that, I mean, obviously you're not gonna pack $14.99 mug like this, but if you sell something that it's, you know, $200, some watercraft crystal or something that it's, you know, really worth quite a bit of money, this is the way you gotta do it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my little presentation, how I packed my stuff, especially when it's worth some money, you know. It's not worth the headache of getting the returns and everything that can go wrong with it. We all know FedEx, UPS, or Post Office, doesn't matter which service, they handle all these packages like there's, you know, they gotta move fast. It's a business. They keep moving them. They throw them around. So it's extremely important that you pack stuff that it's, you know, you want to get it. What I'm trying to say basically, as a customer, when I get a package like this and it's packed so well like that, when I open it, that means, okay, hey, this guy took a pride of his item, spent a little bit of time, and it takes only extra few minutes, you know, but it's not worth the headache if something goes wrong. So, anyway, thumbs up, guys, as usual, if you can, please, they do matter, the thumbs up. Share the video if you enjoyed it, and till next time. Peace out.